Alright guys, this is Sirius here with another Slay the Princess, the Pristine cut. And I'm a lot more excited about this than Veilguard. Veilguard, very hard to get through. But I'm actually excited for this. So, without further ado, let's, oh shoot. Alright. Standing around talking boring, let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again, maybe we won't. Voice of the Cold, that's right. We have the Voice of the Cold right now, which is very disenfranchised. Which is where I'm at, because damn, it seems like nothing we do seems to matter. The same narrative, that's right. It's not. It has no memory. At least feigns no memory. At the very least. We've been killed by him. We've killed her and been killed. Any of these things have gone well for us. Good now. No, I don't think we're gonna let her out. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the princess at this point. We tried that, and it just forced us there. Let's defy them. Let's defy them.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Huh. But let's push this.
And she finds a way out on her own. So,
oops. I didn't mean to
standing
skip
around
that.
out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better, right? No, it's strictly worse. But she can't kill us out here. Why would staying out of killing distance be worse if she's getting out regardless? Because it's cowardly, for starters, and because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options. The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
Man, should kill her
More rules,
wrong.
more rhetoric. Since
Of
when's
course
there a
it
wrong way
cheated.
to slay her? I'm sick of it. Makes me want to end the world out of spite.
Let's talk to the princess.
Tell you what, I won't do that. I promise.
See what happens when we say this.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever. Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
That's true.
How convenient, everything always
Why
comes back to what you
can't
want us to do. I'm sick of him.
the
Makes me want to
narrator
make the world
make-
out of spite.
Why can't the narrator make us do it? Right? Why do we have to do it with our own free will? Let's not do that one. Let's just proceed to the
Continue
cabin.
down the path towards the cabin.
So it needs us
Long
to
before your steps away from your
willfully kill the
destination.
princess.
I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
Huh. That's the first time the narrator caved in.
To crack.
Right?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will.
Let's do this.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance.
Strange.
Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side,
It's that
obscuring
mirror
the path
again.
forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward.
This part of the curtains go behind the mirror.
The only furniture of note is... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror.
You still can't
What's
see the
strange
mirror.
is there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Great. Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it? If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement. The way to the basement? Don't you mean door? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening.
So the narrator can't see the mirror, but every other
What have we got?
voice
She's
can
waiting
see the
for
mirror.
us right behind it. If I were running a bullshit factory, it's what I'd do.
These voices are hilarious.
Let me assure you that there's nothing there.
They do a good
Nothing's
job
going to
at,
jump out at you. Certainly not the princess.
reiterating what I
The princess
think.
is in the basement. He can't see the mirror. The knife is gone, defying his expectations. Who the hell is calling the shots here? Nobody is calling the shots. That's how reality works.
Let's approach the mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others. I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Wipe the mirror clean. We're a monster.
Here we go. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts.
What the hell? Was she a tentacle princess? Oh no.
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess.
What the
Her
hell?
hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right. But you decided it would be best to try and bury me all over again.
I ain't
You're not getting another chance to mess this up.
I ain't even done nothing.
So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
I don't think so.
And
Oh,
you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
I say we let her do it. It's something different.
nah.
Do we even have a choice?
That's a good question.
You always have a choice. Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time. Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade? Well, unless you have any specific ideas, I think it's the only one that counts.
I killed you, and you killed me. Wanted to hurt you, Want to possess me against my will make you no better than me? You don't have to be evil? No. You need to take my body? Can I just open the door for you? Struggle. Yeah, struggle. Screw this chick. Like, you want... No, I'm not going to do it while on the back foot. Right? If I negotiate, I want to have the advantage.
You violently struggle against the princess, but all you manage to do is grind the fragments of your splintered ankle together. You can't shake free from her now.
It's so easy to make me squirm. But I won't be crueler than I have to be. I don't even want to cause any more damage. It'll be hard enough for me to walk out of here on that broken ankle.
Good
You
grief.
remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the
she's
rest of
jacked.
the princess's body emerges. Her
Oh, that's where I
proportions
stabbed
all
her.
wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
No.
Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up.
Jeez.
Are you seriously trying to blame this on us? Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Oh, man.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
No.
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. There's another option, you know. Don't help either of them. Flip the table. That gap where the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss.
No.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
No. I'm not letting her win.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
You have no choice.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. Enough is enough. I'm tired of us always losing.
Right.
It's just a step away. You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward. The darkness.
Yeah, screw
swallowing
you. This chick is crazy.
The
She keep
thought
trying to kill
slips
me.
through you, unheeded, as you fall and fall.
Maybe we can talk to her as we
and
fall. This chick needs to cool it.
What an end. But at least it's ours. An empire of frigid nothing. I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now? But I want to know what he thinks happens now. Oh? And why is that?
Huh.
He's gone. But
Oh. Growth turn around and the princess. Terminal velocity sees as you feel as something. A mass, a growth torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening to me?
Huh. But you don't answer her before she's gone, and you feel resistance underneath your feet once more. Memory returns.
she's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. Not the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared. Try this.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. It's going to do something to us. I can feel it. You don't need to comfort them.
It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. So, this is all going to work out?
I don't know.
Whatever makes you happy.
Easy's voice is on my side. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silent as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. It's me. You look withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Look, get these hands holding up her body. We need to work together.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does
What?
it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Yes, as I say.
You are what brings me meaning. Know that the pain of your journey will subside in due time. But you still have a ways to go before we are done.
What do you think of this vessel? I'm going to kill you once we're done with this. This one right here.
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething.
That's
She
true.
could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
I forget what she wants.
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
I don't know if I'm willing to give in to her. Let's see. Let's ask this. I want to know more about her.
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
I don't know what that means. That's not necessarily true. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
You die. Wonder how I die when I confront her. We're back in chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Right. We asked a lot of these already. Let's focus on the princess this time.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Treat the narrator as it is. This is a
Warning.
narrator. So
Before
ignore
you go
him.
any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
This is exactly I think the first time we did this. So again, we're going to ignore the narrator altogether. I think we need to work with the
interior
princess.
of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
We're going to take the
Is
blade.
your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Right, take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the table.
The
It'd be
music
rather difficult
stops.
to slay the princess and save the world without it.
But I want to work with her. With me having the upper hand. That's how we're going to take the blade. I don't want to put myself in a submissive
The door to the
state.
basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
We gotta turn that around.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi. Let's let's go down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Let's see. I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
No, I need the upper
She
hand.
makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Ah, shoot. See, that's two extremes, right? Drop it. Okay, we want to work together, so let's drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Maybe not.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, it is pretty awkward. Maybe that one. How would I get your... What's your name? That's a pretty good question. Why I'm here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
She doesn't know her name. It's pretty awful.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I don't know. Let's ask her the same question.
That laugh. I think I'm in love.
Alright, hero. So get ahead of ourselves.
I have no idea. To be honest, I don't even know why I'm down here, or how I got here.
She might be
I
telling the
was
truth
kind of
on that.
hoping you might be able to shed some light on the whole situation.
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of
I
her.
don't think she knows. I've asked that just now, right? See if I ask
Do
him
you?
again. It's a repeat. It's a loop. I know I've been told, but I believe it's Sally. There we go.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting,
Cut her forearm off?
right?